Today is August 14th. Today's quote is entitled, "This is not Bhakti." We should learn to be honest and open with everyone about our challenges. Our goal is not to pretend that we are something we are not, thinking that we must do this so that others will give us their approval. This is not Bhakti. This is material consciousness. So there's a saying, there's a really nice saying that if you have a problem and you keep it within yourself, you try to hide it from others, you don't talk about it, you don't want others to know you have it, the power of that problem to hold on to you, to control you, will remain. Whereas if you talk about the problem, the power that that problem has on you begins to loosen. That's the power of discussing a problem. So we don't want to keep problems secret. We want to have confidential friends, confidential associates with whom we can tell what is going on in our life. And it's not the goal of Krishna consciousness to pretend that we're a greater devotee than we are. Actually, the goal of Krishna consciousness is the opposite, is to be vulnerable, to be open, to be humble. But a lot of us think that if devotees find out what we're really like, they won't like us. Or we think if devotees find out what we're like, they won't respect us. So better I don't tell them, because that way I get their respect, I'll get their honor. Or some of us think if I tell them what I'm like, then I'll be letting them down because I'm senior to them and they expect me to be better. But actually, when a devotee is very vulnerable, very humble and honest, people like that devotee more. And it helps the other devotees when they hear that, because it enables them to feel okay opening up, okay being honest, okay being vulnerable, because another devotee that I respect was willing to admit his own difficulties, his own troubles and struggles. So I become inspired, or at least I feel it's easier for me to do that, or I feel, well, this is Krishna consciousness, this is the right thing to do, this is what I should do. So even God himself, Krishna, doesn't like devotees who pretend. He doesn't like devotees who are proud. And when devotee becomes proud, Krishna leaves them, or he does something to humble them. So, pretension, which Prabhupada sometimes calls duplicity, pretending to be something you are on the outside, different from what you are on the inside, is not part of Bhakti. Bhakti is Sharadalata. Sharadalata means simplicity. Simplicity means on the outside, to the world outside and inside I'm the same. And integrity has a nice definition. Integrity means you're the same wherever you are, in public, in private, at work, at school, at home, at the temple, with a few devotees. You're the same person. That's integrity. So humility means to be the person who we are, not to pretend to be somebody we're not, to show off or to prove ourselves or to show that we're better or more Krishna conscious. Just be who we are and be open and vulnerable with your confidential associates, so when you're having trouble, when you need help, you don't hold it in, because you can't solve the problem holding it in. And if we have a society in which we're all holding things in, it's not going to be a healthy society. But if we have a society in which we're not judging one another who have problems, but we're willing to listen to others, to help them process by talking about it, by discussing with us what they're going through, we'll have a wonderful, healthy society, and a very humble one, and a very unpretentious one.